Hi, I'm Anthony from bestbluesguitarlessonsonline.com, and in this video we will talk about how to improve the stretch in your fretting hand. So if you're experiencing difficulties with playing those really big stretches like in riffs, for instance like this, then here's what to do in 3 easy steps. So the first thing that you need to do is to look at the placement of the thumb behind the neck. And some people place the thumb more towards the headstock, and this is fine if you have really big hands, but you wouldn't probably you wouldn't look at this video if this was the case. So if you're placing the thumb closer towards your hand, underneath, for instance here, the second and the third finger, then it will become more manageable to play those stretches. But of course this alone won't do the trick. So what we need to also do is to look at the fingers here that we're placing on the neck, and especially the fingers that we don't need to place on the neck. And this is the second important thing to look at if you want to improve the stretch in your fretting hand on those big blues riff, big stretched out blues riff. So the fingers that shouldn't be placed on the neck at any given time are really important. And what I mean with this is this. If we look at this particular riff that I started out playing the other moment, then at the moment that we have the pinky finger here at the 9th fret, we really don't need the 3rd finger here, the ring finger, being pressed down on the neck. So we can lift this finger, which makes it more manageable then to go after the 10th fret with the pinky finger. So most people, they try to really cram their fingers on those frets when they go for the stretch, because they think they need to hold down here the 3rd finger, but this really isn't the case. You can just lift this finger here, and then you have much more much bigger range. So this, in combination with the placement of the thumb on the back of the neck, are really important key factors here to improve those big stretches. And of course, the third thing that we will look at, if you're just starting out playing those riffs, those big stretches, you can of course play them a bit more higher up on the neck and start practicing there, because the frets are smaller. The distance between the frets are smaller, so you can start out, for instance, with those riffs in the key of C here on the 8th fret. And then after a few weeks you can start going more and more towards the 1st fret, where it's harder to play because the distance between the frets is bigger. But if you take care of those first two things that we discussed here, placement of the thumb and then also bringing this finger up, then it should be manageable to also play these. After a while, of course, start first here at the 8th fret and then go down slowly and practice them in the weeks. Don't try to go there from today to tomorrow to here. So let me know in the comments how this goes, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. There's also a free ebook to download on the website bestbluesguitarlessonsonline.com, where you learn how the best guitarists play blues rhythm. And a lot of these riffs with other combinations are to be found there in tablature with audio examples and so on.